Hello, everyone. This is Ibrahim Eliami and Anshu Sharma from Group 5. And today we are going to talk about project. And the topic of our project is a comparative study of techniques for Cura question duplication detection and topic modeling. This is the outline of our presentation for today. And we are going to talk about introduction, importance, applications, implementation, testing, and references. So as we all know that Cura is a QA websites that receive a lot of questions from millions of visitors monthly. One of the main issues in this website is receiving duplicated questions. For example, a user might ask this question: how many students are enrolled in FIU? And another user might ask the same question, but in different way. For example, what's the total number of students that attend FIU, for example? So these duplicated questions cost time and effort for people who wanted to answer, questions. If they have to, let's say, give a good quality answers, sometimes they will spend more time answering the same question. So users will have difficulty to find which question have the best answer, for example. So we propose to develop a solution using natural language processing and machine learning concepts and techniques to extract linguistic information to detect if two questions are the same, or let's say have the same intent. We will also use NLP and machine learning techniques to identify the topic of the question. For example, if a question were asked in economics, for example, we will group this question together with all of the questions that about economics. Same thing, let's say, for sport and politics as well. Why we picked this website, this project? Because Cura is really famous website. So dealing with the datasets and Cura websites is fun, especially as we go through the semester. We learn a lot of things in NLP, and we wanted to implement some of these techniques in our project. We know that one of the main issues in NLP these days is the ambiguity of text. So dealing with text to remove or to reduce the ambiguity of the text will help QA websites and other QA websites to reduce the redundant questions. And this actually will lead to improve overall user experience.
Next, we will be talking about the applications of our project. So the most obvious application of project like ours is on QA websites like Quora and Stack Overflow, where the quality of the answers and the questions are as equally important. For websites such as Quora and Stack Overflow, it's usually questions are asked by a layperson and an expert has to answer these kind of questions. But if the experts have to keep answering similar kind of basic questions that has been asked over and over again, even the experts answering will feel irritated, and they might not feel like giving proper answers to questions, unique and important questions. So our project can help detect these kind of duplicate questions and help the websites close off the duplicate questions as soon as they're asked, so that the important resources like the expertise is not wasted on basic and duplicated questions, but instead can be applied on more interesting and unique questions. And the next application can also be for customer-facing chatbot services. For many kinds of services, there are some questions that are being frequently asked over and over and over by the customers that human representatives have to answer. But if these kind of duplicate questions can be detected and then grouped together so that a chatbot service can be implemented for answering these kind of frequently asked questions. It could be of a lot of help for these kind of companies and services. So this could also be a very important potential application of our project. So next, we are going to be talking about how we plan on implementing our project. For the first part, the data set that we're using is the Kaggle dataset of Quora. So this data set is the data set that has been released by Quora some years back for a Kaggle competition, and we plan on using this same data set for our project. And the next is what algorithms we plan on using for our project. And for duplication detection, we plan on using TF-IDF, Doc2Vec, and BERT. And for topic modeling, we plan on using latent dirichlet allocation, LDA, non-negative matrix factorization, NMF. And one thing to note is that these algorithms are not the sum total of the algorithms we're going to be implementing. This is just based on our preliminary literature review. And as we go on implementing our project, if we find more interesting and more fun and more new algorithms, maybe we're going to be implementing those as well. And the language we'll be using is Python, obviously. And next is how we plan on testing our project. So for duplication detection, we are going to be comparing the F-scores of the algorithms that we implement to see which one performs better. As we all know that better the F-score, the better the algorithm. So comparing the F-scores lets us see which algorithm performs best for the duplication detection. And we're going to be reporting the F-scores of all the algorithms that we're going to be using. And next is for topic modeling, we are going to compare the results that we obtained with our algorithms with that of Quora's proprietary algorithms to see how close it is. And since Quora's classifier is the golden benchmark that we're going to be comparing our algorithms against, so that is going to be our test. That is, we're going to compare our results with that of Quora's results and see how close we are going to be coming to it. So finally, these are the references that we used for the proposal, and this wraps up our presentation. Thank you very much.